Rigathi Gachagua makes William Ruto resemble a saint with his running mate by his side. William Ruto's sins are automatically forgiven, for the man is making mistakes and mistakes every day. It seems that Rigathi Gachagua is destined to ruin William Ruto's presidency. And the question is it too late for William Ruto to drop Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate? And what would be the eventual outcome if he took such a decision, considering Rigathi Gachagua bulldozed his way into UDA running mate position, for the position had been reserved for Professor Kindiki Kithure, who was a more reasonable and an amiable fella and seemed to be scandal free and could have allowed William Ruto the time to campaign and focus on winning the presidency instead of fighting several battles that are unnecessary. We saw Rigathi Gachagua in a campaign in Rift Valley where he was telling the youth that in order to join the military, you need to go through him. You need to pass through his office to pick your letter. Yaani ukitaka kuingia jeshi, mimi ndiye nitakuwa na barua na nitapatia barua tu watu wa UDA. Watu wa independent hakuna kitu watapata. That is terrible speaking. It reeks of Moi and Kanu hangover. We all know Rigathi Gachagua used to be a DO under Moi, and probably he reminisces those days and he would like to take the country back. And those people who suffered under Moi, especially in Mount Kenya, will be at pain to accept such an outcome. And this goes to show that Rigathi Gachagua is out to ruin William Ruto and also ruin himself, for no one can tell where he's headed with his insane outbursts.
Hatutachanganya yeye, hatutaki independent. Hii watu yako nini nasumbua yeye hawa? Nini nasumbua hawa? Mimi nimekuja kuongelesha nyinyi. Na mimi nataka nikushauri. Nataka kusaidika. Mtupatie watu wetu. Wale watakuja kwangu kuchukua barua ya kwenda jeshi. Ukiniletea mtu ya independent atanitoa wapi? Mimi nitakuwa na biashara na yeye. Mimi siko na biashara na yeye. Kwa hivyo mtupatie watu ya mlengo wetu.
Rigathi Gachagua knows that William Ruto cannot drop him, and that's why he gloated that choosing a running mate is like choosing a wife. Unless a divorce separates the two are bound to be together. William Ruto knows by dropping Rigathi Gachagua, he will have disenfranchised a huge constituency, especially in Mount Kenya's Nyeri region, where Rigathi Gachagua has a stronghold. William Ruto also knows it's too late to start antagonizing his core constituency of Mount Kenya, and so he's stuck with Rigathi Gachagua. And Rigathi Gachagua, no one knows the next thing he'll tell us. He's a great risk when he goes to media houses, and he seems to have a penchant for attending one interview after another and making huge mistakes and even revealing surprising internal information about the party and their plans once they capture the presidency. We saw him saying that they want to kill big enterprises like Safaricom and distribute their wealth to smaller enterprises or give the whole of it to Mama Mboga, something that you're not supposed to say in a public forum and which would cost William Ruto a great deal, for investors, especially the Mount Kenya Foundation, will be really in shock knowing that their companies are at risk of being demolished.
handu ha gukorwo na kambuni imwe nene itagwo Safaricom irari ha igoti ri ungioya mbeca icio cia kambuni nene wikire kuri andu aingi mari kanini ri.
William Ruto will have to manage Rigathi Gachagua. He need to be stopped from doing campaign rallies on his own. He needs to be stopped from attending media interviews on his own. For we all know he has become a darling of journalists who are quick to report anything that is negative. And William Ruto should have a strategic communication team that will control any communication that comes from the party. Otherwise, as things stand, the party is skidding on a slippery slope, and very soon they will suffer a shock when they realize their core constituency in Mount Kenya is no longer with them. They have joined their opponent, Martha Karua and Raila Odinga, who seem to be focused and are trying their best to reduce the mistakes that Raila Odinga previously used to make by avoiding to speak in several forums and having a strategic communication team. Otherwise, with Rigathi Gachagua on his own, and other fellas like Aisha Jumwa and Moses Kuria, William Ruto is bound to fail with a third in this election. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.